All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Diane Rose Solomon with What's Plant Based Cooking Good Looking? And welcome to Veganuary. This is very exciting, and I wanted to celebrate a little bit this month. So, we're going to be doing a month long something every day, videos every week, blog posts, you name it. We're going to be doing lots of stuff. But I wanted to discuss getting started eating plant based. For some of us, we're already eating plant based. Some of us are already totally vegan. For some people, they're just dipping their toe in the water with Veganuary. We're just trying to eat it for 1 month. How can I even do this? So, what do you need? Do you need recipes? Do you need support? Do you need to learn how to cook stuff? Do you just need inspiration? Do you need a hand to hold? Do you need a community? What do you need? And what is your why? Is it for your health that you're considering this because you've heard that it could be good for your health, or you've not just heard but learned that this could be good for your health? Is it for the animals? That's how I got started. We'll talk about that in a second. Is it for the environment? These are all really real reasons why people might try eating plant based or going 100% plant based or going totally vegan. For me, it was a really long, slow process. I knew in my heart I didn't want to eat animals anymore, but it took me a long time to go from eating land animals to then cutting out the seafood, then ditching the dairy. And even when I did and I was vegan already, I still was eating desserts because I couldn't give that up. And then I learned how to bake. And now I've also attended the Cornell's online plant-based nutrition class. So I eat even less of that stuff. I still have a sweet tooth. I still eat the sweet stuff, but not like I used to. And it looks different and it tastes different. And it's really good, but it's much better for me as well. So there's, excuse me, no going back at this point. Now, and then once I learned how to cook, that really set everything to a whole new level for me because I was committed to being vegan, but I didn't know how to cook anything. So then I learned how to cook with new ingredients, and that just changed everything. I was really intimidated before, and then I'm not intimidated now. That doesn't mean I open every recipe and say, oh, yeah, let's just go. I still have to gather up some nerve for some recipes, but it's getting a lot easier, and I'm trying a few more things. And I don't miss the animal-based foods anymore. I think maybe in the beginning I missed cheese, that's kind of a common one. I did miss desserts in the beginning, but I make plant-based cheese, and that reminds me, we haven't done any of that in the group, so we're gonna do that. Um, I I make plant-based desserts. I don't miss any of the other things. There's faux meats if we want them, and there's just a whole host of other things to try and cook, and it's really good and interesting. But what I wanted to share today, excuse me, still have that lingering cough from last month. I just I've been buying a few different cookbooks to see, what new stuff there is out there. And this one's by Charity Morgan. You may know her if you've seen Game Changers, and you're going to hear Game Changers again this week. And I just want to read you something from her forward because I think she says it really nicely. And by the way, I just got the cookbook, and I haven't made anything in it. There's clearly a few recipes that I want to try, but I haven't made them yet. I'll let you know when I do. But let me read you a few lines from her forward. She said, I found myself always trying to explain my decisions and felt the frustrations from my clients too. They wanted to try something new, but didn't want to tell people that they were vegan or plant based because with that statement comes judgment, which is why many people go vegan quietly. I totally get it. I've been judged. I'm still judged. I don't care anymore, but in the beginning, I really cared. She goes on later to say, I call it plegan, which I believe would be plant based and vegan all smushed together. It's a term for people growing in their awareness and consciousness, making an effort to discover the healthiest and most sustainable way of eating. And then she wrote, in my experience, plenty of people will judge you for not doing enough, meaning you've not gone vegan enough. But the hard truth is that we live in a society where it's nearly impossible to be 100% vegan. So even if you're doing everything right, something's sneaking into your diet that you don't know. You're using some product. I'm constantly reading labels. I'm like, oh no, I didn't realize that that was in this item that I've been using. So it is almost impossible these days to be using a gadget that doesn't have something from an animal product. But we do our best. And so she ends by saying, just in this paragraph, I don't blame anyone for feeling overwhelmed or for not being a perfect vegan. In the meantime, it's nice to know that at very least, I added that at very least, you can keep the animal products off your plate and continue to grow in a loving, inclusive environment where you can make your own conscious decisions about your impact on animals, the environment, and yourself. And I think that's all really well said because that's what we're creating here and what's plant-based cooking good looking, an environment where we're going to meet you where you are. If you want to go fully vegan and you need some support, we are here. If you're looking to eat more plant-based, we are here. If you are looking to eat more healthful, eat more whole food plant-based so that you're healthier, we are here to help you on that journey. Just let us know how we can be of service. So that's what we got for this week. We will be just keep checking back in the Facebook group, check your newsletter, check Instagram, wherever you're finding us, and we will be sharing more and more every day. Okay, have a great Veganuary. Bye bye.